see, this ain't no lake, this is the river, and we haven't been here for, well, haven't been here for quite a while, to be honest with you. So, yeah, it's a bit of a novelty, to be perfectly honest with you. It's been, well, a month and a bit coming, because I rejoined for this season, and I've just finally got myself out here. A lovely section of the river, absolutely beautiful. Seen a few chub moving around, haven't seen any barbel, but to be perfectly honest with you, what I'm actually really here for is test out my tackle to make sure I haven't forgot anything, I've got what I need, you know, landing that, unhooking that, chair, bait. Have I bought too much bait? Have I bought too little bait? Just sort of for an evening, to sort of check things over. Yeah, just make sure I've got everything, you know. Do I need so many leads? Do I need so many hooks and things? And I really need to try and fine tune it right back down to the bare minimum, which is perfect really. It's what I need to do. I've wandered around for, well, a good hour, to be perfectly honest with you. Managed to find one chub, 2 pike, one huge dinner plate of a bream, and I mean huge. I was quite impressed with it. But what I have found here is quite a few chub moving up and down the river and through this area, so I'm going to settle for here. Not quite sure, you know, I'll do a few hours maybe, and we'll just sort of see really. I've had the odd sort of knock. Where the angle of the light is, it's quite nice. I can actually see the chub moving through the swim, which is okay, apart from the fact that I've seen a couple getting spooked off my line, so I think I've got the wrong sort of main line on, so I might actually re-spool something different for the next time on my other rod, just out of curiosity, and see what occurs really. I'm only using one rod. I've determined to only use one rod. Mind you, looking at this swim, I could easily use more than one rod, to be perfectly honest with you. I could easily have 2 rods out here fishing away, but that's not what I wanted to do really. The other rods, I've got a bait dropper for it, so you sort of drop the bait in the margins and feed the swim that way. But this swim I've picked on, the little bit of gravel that I'm fishing as it slopes and goes around the corner, is on the far bank, so that's not going to be I'm not going to be bait dropping that over there. I'll be loud and the spawn going in realistically, but I'm quietly confident I might actually catch something, which is pretty more than I thought it was going to be when I first got here looking around. Really couldn't, find anything at all. I nearly sort of set about driving somewhere else and having a look in a completely different area, but I just want to I'm trying to sort of stick to one area really. But this area used to be, this sort of section of about half a mile used to really be quite good, but the river seems to have really carved it up an awful lot. This bend seems to be the best one I've found. The old original bends that were just, wow, they're not quite the same, and some of the chunks of stuff that's dropped in the bank erosion is absolutely incredible. This has obviously occurred over the winters that I've not been here. There's some gigantic slabs and stuff gone in the water really. It does make you wonder when you're wandering around whether you're going to end up joining them with a rucksack on your back, which is not very good. Just remember, don't tell the wife that one. Don't let the wife listen to that either. Also, don't write it in your blog either. Mental note to self, mustn't do that, could be in trouble. Ah dear. But yeah, so no, it's nice to be back out. It's quite nice to fish and run rod realistically, I suppose. Yeah, problem is I'm used to fishing with more, and I've just got to sort of downsize myself realistically. I suppose at the end of the day, one rod's worth of bait, not 2 rods worth of bait and things like that. So probably where this bend sweeps around to the left, I don't know if you can see it, but it sort of sweeps right round to there, because you can just about pick up my landing net in the next swim, which I think where everyone lands their fish from. This swim looks quite worn, so Another reason I decided to pitch up here. Looks quite warm. I think they land the fish from that one, fish the bend in this one, but I reckon you can actually get 2 rods fishing down there. But hey, is that me just being greedy and thinking like a carp angler? Probably. So I need to think like a river angler and do it like that sometimes. It's quite good the way the light is. I said I can see the fish mooching about, which is very, very good indeed. But there we go. You never know, I might get a fish on the camera, but it's more about a trial of giving it a go and having a go, really, seeing where we end up. Well, this ain't really going to plan at the moment. I'm not in the wrong place. I just cannot get a fish to pick up my hook bait. I don't think my rigs are wrong. I don't know, really. I've done enough research. I know this is similar to the rigs I was using on the other syndicate I was fishing on, and caught chub. Didn't manage a barbel on that syndicate. I haven't done much difference. I think I need to find a barbel angler to hopefully have a look at me set up, and I'm going to need to go, what's wrong with it? The problem is we all have different ways and different views of actually doing it, don't we? And what's right for someone else is not necessarily right for you. I found that in carp fishing. So I think I'm just going to have to keep persevering and battling away, and if I have to come down here, this swim is free, I'll just probably come back in here and just keep on coming back in here, because I know what I'm looking at, what's out there. If this swim isn't free, I'm just going to have to find another very similar swim and do exactly the same in it, really. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. But it's yeah, we'll keep on trucking. I've got a few more hours. I'm probably going to fish into dark unless I lose the plot by then. Don't know. I have the ability to be able to stand up because there's a willow tree that I'm sitting more or less in front of, and yeah, the fish don't see me, so I can just literally stand there and watch them, and hope and pray and hug. Doesn't happen, but there we go. Well, I very nearly didn't, but I'm glad I packed my brolly, because we have rain. Quite heavy rain, really. Quite nice, really. But yeah, we do have rain. We have a kingfisher. Don't know where, but we do have a kingfisher. Yeah. What we don't have is any fish. Bamboozled, perplexed, really haven't got a clue. Really haven't got a clue. Totally, yeah, lost me. Don't know, haven't got a clue. Just, yeah. Don't know. I really don't know. The only explanation I've come up with so far is I'm using fluorocarbon as main line. Maybe it's just a bit too white. I don't know. You can see it on the spool there, but it's supposed to be clear. I can't see it when I've got my glasses on with the my polarised glasses on. I can't see it through the water, so I don't know. I'm just totally perplexed. It's just mind-blowing why I haven't had a fish. Absolutely unbelievable. Really don't know. It's quite shocking as well. Not to say disheartening. It's you know, I need to outwit these things, but generally chub hang themselves really. They can't get enough of it, and you know, it's just pretty straightforward to catch. But not these ones, unless they're addicted to blue cheese and garlic boilies only, or something like that. I don't know really. No idea. Perhaps they clearly appear to be feeding from what I could see of them. You know, I'm using, bunged out the big fish mix, a few trigger pellets there. They're on rod tips, just sort of wobbling nicely, so maybe some stuff's out there feeding. Pointless putting my Polaroids on now. I can't see a thing through it at all now whatsoever. It's like looking into pea soup, but at least I've learned where to cast and I know where to cast, so if I come here again and it's later on, I can just flick it back out. But yeah, mind-blowingly confused, really. Just one would make it worth it. Make me think that I'm not completely stupid when it comes to river fishing. But there we go. Maybe I am, I don't know. But yeah, totally thrown me, really. I think next time I might bring me the John Wilson rod and me centre pin along. I might have a go with that, realistically. Interesting. I'd just like to see what happens with a bit of bread drifting down through that through the gap over there. I can't really sort of show you. I can lean forward a little bit, but it's a lovely bit of open water. If I go forward a bit and that way a bit, yeah, you can see it's quite, you know, it's a lovely little trotting stretch that should be. So yeah, that could be worth a go, because they come up through there, so they're out there somewhere, you know. But there we go. Anyway, I'm not defeated yet. I'm still here, still trying, and well, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. There you go. You get a better view of where I'm actually fishing. Lovely bend, lovely stretch up and down there. Me pitched up underneath there. Looks absolutely beautiful. I'm going to knock it on the head soon, to be honest with you. Most of this trip was just basically just down to the fact that I wanted to get out, give it a go, give it a run, just to see if I've got the right amount of tackle and everything like that, and it appears that I have. So I'm not gonna you know, push the boundaries too much. I need to sort a few things out. I need to come back again and I'm a little bit more prepared, and yeah, give it a jolly good go. Try to catch some chub or barbel, and yeah, that'll be done really. Right, I'm going to give it till about 9 o'clock. It's getting dark then, so I thought I'd just do a video now. But barring me catching a chub at the last minute, which you do never know, do you, I shall yeah, bid you farewell really.